A tour of my garden coming up the path, and that's us almost at the door. That's the door. On the side of the wall we have a hydrangea, a lovely wee rose, and then we've got hanging baskets and lots of pot plants. Lots of pot plants. Then down beside, recycling buckets, we've got forsythia, big tall forsythia, and some hostas down there. This bit's a wee bit like a jungle. Turn round, and the buckets are strategically hidden by conifers. And then we've got an opening in the conifers, and beside that opening we've got again more pots of plants. At the top of the conifers we've got some roses. This is lovely climbing. And then we've got an archway. We'll go through that archway in a second, but first we'll go under the windows of Dorians. Round we go. We've got some really nice dianthus. That's a peach. Some lavender, more begonias. There's a little olive. And more dianthus. And that's where Sam was always feeding all of the birds. That's a big plum tree. And that's a few herbs. It's a type of mint. That's an angelica. And looking along, that's the grass. Then we go, really nice rose. Keep going. We're now going under the arch. That's the buckets there. That's solar lights. Light up this hedge here. I don't know if you can see. No, it's too light. So we're into the arch and go through the arch. I'm getting a row of a bird there. This is the grassed area. Got some really nice wildflowers there. All these white flowers, that's my blackberry. I've got blackberries. This is an apple tree, lots of little apples. This is the central roundel. It's planted with quite a lot of begonias. It's my main bedding plant area. This was a yellow heritage type poppy. It's past flowering. There's my, it really is beautiful. As is the rose. Nice white rose there. That's that angelica you saw earlier. That's the plum tree. Some big hostas. And one of my favourite flowers, as you'll know from the allotments, it's foxgloves. These were grown at the allotments. That's a hedge that Sam made. Nice red rose there underneath the plum tree. More hostas. Fern. We go down. Type of spirea. It's really nice. Spreads quite a bit. More hostas. Foxgloves. Other plum tree. That's a mochord. It's finished flowering. It's very yellow leaves early on. White flowers. This is an enormous blackberry. I train it along the washing lines, so there's not much room for washing. That's my Bramley apple. Not too many apples on it. Late frost this year. We can see it. That's the blackberry going along another washing line. That's us off the grass, and we turn underneath the archway again. That's the greenhouse where I started all my plants. That's a shed. The climbing thing, well, believe it or not, that's a kiwi fruit, and this year for the first time I've got flowers on my kiwi. So do you think I'll get any kiwis? See the flowers? They're open. The kiwi is going up some length. That's the other side of the greenhouse. Another rose, little Acer. And go down. This is a lovely rose. It's just about past. Blackberries growing again. It's a thornless blackberry, by the way, so no pricks for me. Water barrels, plants that I've not planted out. I'll have a look through the greenhouse, and what can you see? Some tomatoes, and they're ready. And if we go towards the greenhouse, open the greenhouse, we've got some grapes fairly coming on, lots of tomatoes flowering, and these are trays of violas and daisies for next year. We've got chilies along there, a few spare hanging baskets still to come. Then we go out towards the back bit, through a little gate, and down here, I don't know if you'll be able to see or not, but we have got a wren's nest there. That's it, just in there. Then we go out towards the back, and we've got this lovely little rounded bit. This is the back garden, and got a few foxgloves, a few herbs, a little flowery bit, verbenas and pansies. There's some rhodies there, a few apples, keep turning, a masquerade rose. That was a large Christmas tree. It's just a stump, and we've got a box with an owl in it. And how's that for bamboo? It is absolutely enormous. There's a yellow bamboo, that's another bamboo, and yet more bamboo. So we've got lots of bamboos. Oh, there's a little pool there for wildlife. The bamboo was all the way out past the seat, but we've kind of cut it back past the pond. Then we move past the pond, that's a gooseberry bush, and again we get into another secret garden, which is along here. This just looks like a jungle. Lots of little wildflowers. That's holly. That's a lilac tree. And as you can see, there's quite a lot of berries in the holly. Some more foxgloves over there. And down the back, that's my fence there. It's a living type of fence. And down the back we've got the path down towards the River Allen. So as I say, this is a kind of living fence. So for many people, they would think this garden's a wee bit overgrown, but to me it's just a little bit of jungle, and it's fantastic to see all the plants. And as you'll hear from the birds, there's a blackbird singing to me at the moment, and a pigeon. They think it's wonderful too. Cheers.